Hey guys, welcome back to Unstable. What's wrong with you? If you actually started getting like that, my immediate reaction would be to beat you with this microphone.
By smiling?
No, if you that's turning into the Smile movie. You're turning into a crazy person. I'm gonna start beating you with the microphone.
That's not nice.
That's self-defense.
Remember how I just said you're a bully?
No, this is
All I did was I smiled at her and she's like, I'm gonna beat you with the microphone.
Bro, if someone was looking at you like that, if I smiled at you like that.
Well, it happened to you on the train twice recently and you didn't beat them up.
Bro, because
you told me about it.
I was terrified. I recorded the first person. The second person was a child. She was doing it on purpose.
Oh, that's cute.
Well, no, it wasn't cute. She wasn't a child. She was 13. 11, 12, 13. Do you know what I mean? She was older than Skylar. No. She was doing it on purpose. She was literally going. And then at first I went, my immediate reaction was, and then I realized she's doing it on purpose. She's a kid, Hidaya. And then I started laughing, and then she stopped and started laughing. She was doing it to make me laugh. But, it was, weird because that happened, 3 days before where a grown woman was smiling at me like that. So I was triggered. Yeah. It wasn't really the kid's fault.
It's not a normal smile, guys. It's those creepy, uncanny valley smiles.
Bro, and the way that First Lady was doing it to me on the train, it was so random. And every time I would look up at her, she would just be, staring at me and going...
I was on the train the other day. I've been dying to tell you this. It's not even that crazy. It's just such a New York thing. But when something like that happens, you want to tell your roommate, your best friend. It's ugh.
Whatever.
Anyways, okay. It's so fucking early. I'm half asleep. I'm in my fur little coat. Franklin Station. When you go on to the C train, you have to walk down a little bit because it's train stops here. Even if you wait right there, the train's gonna go past you. Usually it's the full track, but that station it doesn't. Yeah. So I got down there and I knew I had to walk down and go to the train thing, but there was just some people walk around all sketchy. It's early in the morning. I just didn't want, and I was alone. I didn't have anything to defend myself. So I just avoided that because I saw some guys walking back and forth and staring behind the wall and coming back and forth. I'm okay, whatever. I'm already sketched out, right? Yeah. And then somebody, so I'm standing by the stairs, and then when the train comes, I have to run down to get on the train. So whatever. Then some guy comes. He ends up, and he's by the stairs with me, and then he goes behind the stairs, and I don't know what he's doing behind there. I don't know if he maybe he just went to go pee, but it just was strange. Okay. And then there was another guy on the other side of me, and he just starts going into the grout of the walls and doing something in the walls, and it's dirty. I don't know. And these weren't homeless people, or you know what I mean? It was just everyone. The air was weird that day. So the train comes. I'm going to the last cart, and then I'm thinking oh, this is the last cart. Yeah. I walk in immediately. I run in too because I was there for 20 minutes waiting. The train came late that day. There's a man, and I wish I can act it out to you on camera because I did for somebody else when I was telling the story. And basically, when you plank and you're
yes,
and you're facing down and
yes,
your arms are like that.
Oh my God.
There was a man planking, and he's tall, so he's again on all those seats, and it's just him on that whole cart. He's planking down, face down, ass up, just. And then his pants are pulled to under his butt cheeks, and he's just.
Do you think someone pulled them down?
No.
Or do you think he pulled them down?
He did it.
Why would he pull them down?
Gross. He was being gross.
Oh, was he doing things? Was he awake?
He was awake.
Oh no!
And
oh
so
no! I know exactly. Oh my god!
I walked in, and I was in, and I was huge cheeks. And I spinned around the pole and walked out and had to run to a next car. And then there was two other people behind me too walking in. They went out too and started running. And I almost bumped into people because I was trying to get to the other car. But I was oh God. So I'm in the cart next door. And then when I got off 2 stops later, literally 2 stops, he was there, but he was up a little bit now.
Oh my God.
Pants down still.
No, because this is not the first time we've seen a man pleasuring himself on the train, or in the train station. Usually it's in the train station, or it's
the thing is
outside the train station. We'll see them doing that. I've seen it 2 times. Fully seen it 2 times.
Yeah,
at least.
The thing is, I see it more often on like TikTok or Instagram. Yes, like creatures in New York, like those
but with
creatures,
my own eyes.
subway creatures, something like
Whatever,
those accounts. Yeah. I see it more there than I see like actually and direct in front of my face. So like when I do, I'm like,
it's like it's like a tourist attraction almost.
It's just I'm like, oh.
It's honestly the most uncomfortable thing.
But you know, like ever like, and I think about this all the time before, but like I look at that, and then like I'm sitting down, and like later on that day I get back on the train, and I'm like sitting down in an empty seat, and I'm just always thinking like
that could be the seat they were doing it in.
That could be the seat that they were doing it. All the time. And think about it. We probably sit and touch like.
I think about
and like we already know it.
Yeah, that's why we don't wear our clothes in our bed.
Yeah, no, exactly. But knowing the details is just so disgusting.
Yeah. No, yeah, because I think about it all the time whenever I'm like, if I'm like in a packed subway cart and there's like a homeless person laid out, it doesn't matter at that point. If it's getting packed, people are going to start sitting as close as they can get without touching him. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. They're going to start taking those seats. But then I've had times where I'm sitting in the cart, like on the same side where the homeless guy's like laying. And then he'll get off the thing, and then a bunch of people come on and they'll sit in those seats, and I'm like, you don't even know who's there a second before you. Yeah. But that happens all the time. It happens to us all the time. Like, we don't even know.
Like, I've mentioned this before on here, how, like, I saw a video of a guy, like, spreading his butt cheeks open around the pole that everybody puts their hands on.
I don't touch those poles. I only touch, the most pole I'll touch is the one on top. I'll never touch the pole that's standing there. Because, like, no one's going to put their butt cheeks on the one above.
I've leaned on them more often,
yeah, I try not to. You always lean in the middle. I don't know why you do that. With your hair leaning. Ugh, your hair's all exposed touching it. I thank God. No, I really thank God. I don't even mind putting my hair back. So I'm like, it's whatever. I'll wash this.
But, like, I just...
No, because even
the turnstiles. We always press our body against them. Like,
no, because even today, bro, I was just walking through our alley cut. And there was a guy just standing there peeing. And I'm just like, it just makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm already halfway walking through. I'm not going to turn around and go the long way. But, like, like, it just makes, Like, you could easily turn around and start pissing on me.
Well, that's why things
that's my biggest fear.
That's why things like that, if you get caught, like, pissing in public, you could become, like, a
sex offender, yeah.
Yeah. Because you get put on the list. Your freaking
wee out in front of people. I could have been a child. I could have been underage.
Do you know how many times parents and kids walk through there? Like, it's a...
and there's so many cops around us, too. I'm surprised people do it so often. No one goes in there. Care.
The image has not left my head.
Oh, I can imagine. Every time I can still, like, vividly imagine the both first times that I saw it. I have their, like... I know what their face looks like.
He was cheeked up.
Bro, they usually are when their cheeks are out. Like, I don't know why. By this train station that I take for work, when I was leaving one day, and, like... Even though there's a bunch of business people leaving for work at the same time as me, sometimes they had just gotten on the train. I missed it, so now I'm alone down there. Right. And there'll be one homeless guy, shirtless. Bro, his pants are below his butt with his underwear below his butt. So it's like you just see his pants, like, with his just butt cheeks just hanging out. And I'm just like, I don't want to see all this. Like, I don't want to see all this. Like, pull your pants up.
My friend the other day told me, like, at their station, at every corner, like, they're there in the corner, like, doing something down there. She said that she saw, like, two boys, like, I don't know. I don't even know if I can say this.
Say it.
Like, they just had their pants down. They were doing something.
What were they doing?
They were, like, touching peepees.
Like, touching peepees for real? Like that? What are you doing?
Like they were just, like, fondling each other's peepees. But the thing is, okay,
New York is really not a real place because it's like
not. It's and the thing is, it's like whatever, to each their own, but not in public. Like, this is a public transportation. And when I left that day, I was walking behind a mother and her young child, like my little sister's age, like 5-6 years old, and she was holding her hand. And when they went to pay, like there was guys there, like, I don't know, like, just fondling, doing things, and, like, she, like, grabbed her daughter, like, made her go in first, and, like, I just, like, I'm okay, I'm used to, you know, just keep walking, like, don't look,
if we had a kid with us,
you know, like, it's just so uncomfortable, and I could tell, like, the protectiveness of the mother, and I felt the energy, and I could tell the girl was, like, kind of scared, too, and it's just, like, it was just, I don't know, it's just...
I definitely have always said this, but, like, New York is not the place to raise children. Like, in the city, it's like, really not.
Yeah.
There's too much going on.
And like, you know what? At the root of it, at the end of the day, the mayors, the people in charge of New York need to do better with
sheltering
people, getting them to like rehab at least.
Because
like,
realistically, they're in the subway stations because right now it's cold, so that's the only place that's warm for them.
They have nothing and nowhere to go, and
but it's also like you guys are making it now unsafe for us, so might as well just give them shelters, so that way all these incidents aren't taking place on the trains.
Right.
That would minimize all of it if they had somewhere else to go besides the train stations.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know why they're like
most people in New York, they don't have cars because
we all have to take the train
because it's public transportation. That's what New York is, one of the things they're known for. So it's just
I would not want to have like a little kid out here and I had to like shelter them from every little thing around the city. That's too much. I'd be on guard all the time. I'm already so stressed.
Besides subway stations though, I was on the bus the other day. It was the day Trump was announced president too, so it was people not a good day crazy. In general. The city was very quiet. Nobody was in a good mood, and I was on this bus, MTA bus, and I was crying on the bus. I was crying. I will admit that. And then out of nowhere, I hear a loud smack. And I have an appointment. I have to be there on time. I hear a loud smack. I thought some lady fell off like the bus, like she stood up to wait for the stop and then like smacked herself on the floor.
Jeez.
But so I didn't really pay no mind. I just heard people saying, "What was that? What's happening?" Like I heard that. Basically, the bus hit another bus. I was like, "Geez, like I've never been in this situation. What's gonna happen?" I'm like, "Great, I'm gonna be late." The whole time though, there was this lady. I didn't even tell you. There was this lady, and she was like diagonal across from me. Uh-huh. So when after a while, she even turned to me. She was like, "What's happening?" Oh, she's just imagine older, like I guess Karen, but like she was more of like a hipster New York type Karen. Okay. She was like basically reminding me of the dean of my college, my old college, if you remember that vibe. She was like, "Oh my God, what's happening? What do we do? What do we do?"
See, that would piss me off.
Guys, oh my God.
That would piss me off. Like,
so at this point, I don't even know if I should just keep crying, start laughing. I was in awe of like this all happening right now, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Like I don't know, and even then, I had questions. I didn't know what's going to happen. Do they have to call the cops? They have to wait for the cops. They have to file a report. I think they usually are supposed to, but those MTA workers did not give
They probably just looked at each other and they were like, "You good? We're good. Let's go."
Yeah, and then they just
kept it moving.
They kept it moving. But they eventually did that after like 10, 15, 20 minutes. But like, it was fine. But she was just like, "Oh my," and like talking like that. And she like looked at me and she goes, "Do you know what's happening?" Like, I don't know, lady. And the woman behind me was like, "Shut the up." See? Like she ignored. She's like, oh my god, I can't. Like she's literally yapping, bro. It was so annoying. No,
because that would piss me off. I would be with the other lady and looking at her like, shut up, bro.
And then I sent a Hidaya video in the corner. There's this other couple like praying and their phones. Like it's literally the most chaotic morning. And I was like, what is going on? Like this doesn't feel real. But yeah, I've always wondered what it was like to be in like public transportation and like there was an accident because like we're not driving, we're just.
I've never wondered because I don't want it to happen to me. Like God forbid we're under the subways and there's a crash or there's something happens.
Accident,
I'm going to start panicking.
Whenever I hear from the trains, I always imagine what if a train is coming towards us right now.
I just think about it because I know myself. I'm gonna start getting claustrophobic. I'm gonna start panicking. I'm gonna get dizzy, and I'm most likely gonna pass out in the train, which is the last thing I need to do because no one's gonna drag me out.
Yeah. But there was a shooting the other day at the train station. I
saw. But it's like I can't have anything like that happen with me on there because I'm going to panic. And if I have to walk underground through the subway to get to the next I'm gonna start screaming. I'm gonna be the girl screaming.
You're gonna be that woman.
I'm gonna be that woman.
Honestly, the way she was talking was like you. And you're like, Bree, what's happening?
Literally, I would turn into that woman. Only if we were underground. Yeah. Because I'm going to start getting panicking claustrophobic. If we're above ground, we're on the bus, easily we just get off.
We had a friend the other day, though, witnessed on the train a girl sitting down next to her.
Oh, my God. That was so bad.
Came up to the girl that was sitting there. And
she was like an aloe fitness kind of girl. So that gives you a picture in your head.
Yeah.
She was like an aloe gym girl. Yeah.
Type. And, like, a homeless man came up to her and smooched her on the lips.
Not on the lips, on her cheek. Oh. Not on her lips. That's a bit dramatic.
I thought it was the lips.
No, she said it was on her cheek. On her face.
Oh. Well, she said it was like a dramatic,
it was loud,
like a Disney kiss. And that like she's like, oh my God.
Oh, I would too.
And that, I would too. And
I'd have to burn my
running
face.
Down the car like,
no,
like laughing like a crazy person, like, and everyone's like, oh my God, like, honestly, that is assault. That is probably assault.
I'd start screaming because I'd be like, oh my God, I have diseases on my face. I'm sorry, I have diseases on my face now. I need to go boil it.
It's terrifying. I mean,
I need a shot now, like in my face. Like I need some kind of needle.
No, because what do you do?
What do you do? I would need like a shot.
But even in the situation in the moment, like right then and there, like I get off the ship, but like what do I do? Like just
I'd
run
start
to
crying.
urgent care? Yeah,
I'd start crying.
I'd
call you.
I
would probably throw up if I smelt it on my face. Like if I could actually physically smell the saliva, I think I'd start.
Need to smell it, but like still
no. I would smell it. You know what I'm saying? Like you'd smell the saliva on your face of someone else.
Ew.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
That's disgusting. I'd start.
No, yeah. Yeah, I hope she's okay now, but jeez. But we were saying to her, I felt like that could have been you. You were right next.
She was standing right there.
Watched it all.
But there's
happen.
a difference. I feel like the way you carry yourself on the train makes you more like the host man did that to her because he was like, this would really freak her out. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he did it to her knowing it would freak her out.
I feel like he probably wasn't thinking the way he went crazy afterwards. He was not thinking straight. What do you mean?
No, because the evil laugh after makes me seem like he knew exactly what he was doing and he wanted to freak her out. Do you know what I mean? It was very like
everyone on the whole cart like left after that.
Yeah, because it's like I don't want to be kissed next. What the hell? Bro, you know what was so funny the other day?
What was so funny the other day?
It was so funny to me.
What was so funny to you?
Don't start copying me because I'm going to throw something at you.
You're going to throw something at me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, no, because I was at work and it was literally the first client of the day. First client of the day. And for some reason, the past week, our website booking has been down. So everyone's had to call in to book appointments, which is fine, but it's like back-to-back like phone calls. And then our freaking Gmail, our email system was also down. We weren't receiving emails. So clients were also emailing us, not being able to get through. And then that morning, our payment system where we take the credit card was failing. So I was just having an awful morning.
How do you have so much drama and things and stories over a receptionist job?
You wouldn't think I would. I didn't think. I thought I would be so chill. The way Kayla described it, like our friend who got me the job, the way she described it was so chill. She lied. It's like she was not telling us the drama going on beforehand, but now there's constantly drama. Am I the drama?
You might be the drama.
No, I'm not the drama. I'm really not. Maybe actually. But
to be fair, that new manager came in
is right after you started, is ruining everything.
That's when everything went downhill. Honestly.
Going down. It's going awful.
And that's why I do think she needs to be let go. But
so this client came in, and honestly, I'm so glad. It was like, there's bad things that can happen, but if it's with the right kind of client, it makes me feel better. Do you know what I mean? She was so sweet about the whole thing going shit.
Yeah, you mentioned
and like
before.
She was like, I have cash. Like I actually have the exact cash. She's like, watch me. Like she was being so sweet about it that I was like, okay, I can get this fixed before the next customer. Like
rather than someone
no, she'd be like, are you serious? Like, like, and it's also like if she did not have exact cash, I'd be screwed because we don't have change. So it's like,
right.
Do you know what I mean?
It's just people need to realize that like it's not.
I have no control. I have no control sometimes. Like, there's really nothing I can do with, this. But she was being so sweet. And, like, right before I was taking her cash, she was like, your eyeliner is, like, perfect. She was like, you must have surgical hands. And I literally started laughing because I was like, I have the shakiest hands you'll probably ever see. Like, literally, and I literally showed her my hand, and she was like, oh, my God. She was like, so you're just good at that. And I'm like, I guess. Like, I don't know why I could take that.
You do take a long time doing it, though.
No.
Faster now?
I'm fast with my eyeliner. It's everything else. It's everything else. My eyeliner's pretty quick. I do that one line, and I'm good.
True.
But for some reason, my hand, like, I don't know why it stabilizes to do that, but nothing else in life.
Maybe it doesn't really stabilize, but you just really need to do that, and fill it in.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's easier. You know.
Yeah, I guess. But it just made me laugh because she was like, you must have surgical hands. And I was like,
that's crazy.
I was like, you would not want me as your doctor, babe.
No.
Like, what? No. Like, I suck at the game operation. My hand is so shaky.
My hands only get shaky when I think too much. Like,
when I'm nervous.
When I had my nails done and they were taking pictures for a while, there was like certain things, and I realized because I was thinking about it and looking, I had to look away.
It was twitching.
When I was looking at it, I was going like this, and as they're taking the photo, so I'm like, oh my god, like I just need to look away and not think about it.
But also, like, my hands shake, like, as a base standard, like, that's how they are. I'm surprised
you have shaky hands because you are a pastry chef. Like, you have artist hands, like me. So,
like, I know.
We like, I paint,
I can do the stuff for some reason, and it doesn't interfere with that. It's funny, because it does not interfere when I'm doing anything, but my hand just resting is never steady. It's never still. And then when I get anxious...
I think it's like
so much worse, but it's maybe it's because I have a base level of anxiety constantly, so my hands are never steady, and then when I get more anxious, way worse. Like, you can see it.
And maybe like when you're in the groove of like doing like pastries,
I'm more calm. You're calm. I'm not as stressed because I'm more confident that I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, so
same
it's
like
I'm
when
fine.
You make the clay things, like you're more
like my hands not shaking.
You're feeling exactly. I think it's because you're doing something you're distracted. This is a hobby to distract yourself from anxiety, anyways. So
we had a client who it was my first time where I had a client talk shit about me to the technician, and to be fair, and to be fair, it's probably happened before, maybe, but this was the first time, like, the technician came out and immediately told me. She was like, she was talking shit about you, and I was like, finally. What? Like, for what?
Because you lack emotion.
Empathy.
You lack empathy.
No, I don't lack empathy because, no, I don't. I really don't. And it's just crazy because I was literally telling Bria, I was like, I need to practice polite ways to tell these clients I'm not the one to be yelling at. Like, I don't understand why you're taking this tone with me. I didn't book your appointment, so yelling at me right now is not doing anything. I can only fix so much.
That's the crazy part. Like, you didn't even book her appointment, so and why was she?
She came in. She had a Russian manicure, Russian pedicure. There was no add-ons, and she was the last client of the night. So there was no room for me to extend her appointments and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So she comes in, I tell her she got the Russian manicure, Russian pedicure, and she's like, there's supposed to be hard gel. Like, she was mentioning hard gel, and I was like, oh, I don't see hard gel on the file for your appointment. And she was like, well, that's not my problem because there's always seems to be some kind of booking error, so you need to fix that. And I was like, I literally was staring at her for so long with just a smile on my face because I was like, I can ask the technician and make sure that they are fine to do it. But, like, that's all I can do. I'm supposed to go ask them. I'm following the freaking protocols, and you're over here yelling at me.
Like, that's fine, ma'am. I'll just add it on.
Let me just ask and make sure they're fine. And obviously, the technicians are going to be like, yes, it's fine, but I need to make sure, because every time I don't make sure, then they tell me,
even
you need to ask us. You need to ask us. Exactly. They've been prepared their whole day, so when I go add tweaks and stuff, they always come up and talk to me about it.
Yeah.
So let me just let them know. And then one of the technicians takes her back to start, and she's like, and can you grab me water and tea when you get a chance? And I was like, yes, of course. I put the water to boil. I go grab her water cup, bring it to her. And the thing is, I don't think she saw me or processed, because there's a lot of noise going on when I brought the tea back. So maybe she didn't see me, but I put the tea down, and I walked away. And she goes and tells the technician, she's like, she took so long to bring the tea. She gave me such an attitude when I asked about it. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, maybe I was unhappy. Yeah, no, my face was probably not smiling ear to ear because you just yelled at me for no reason.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to give you a freaking smile after you yell at me. I'm not that person. There may be people out there who can smile in your face, but that's fake.
Yeah.
Because they're plotting your literal murder. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh.
Like, no one, like...
I mean, that's what
most people would spit in her tea after they, like, were rude to her. Do you know what I mean?
That is true, but you're
like,
not that type
I'm not that kind of person. So
yeah.
You talking shit about me to my coworkers, like, only we're allowed to do that. I love when
people talk shit to people where you, like, you know that they're gonna tell each other.
Like, we're gonna talk about you now.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a salon where a lot of privileged people go into, so...
But it's like, I've also had some people who have, like, this was their first time seeing me at the receptionist. They come here all the time, but this was their first time interacting with me. And they've, like, introduced themselves. They're like, oh, hi, what was your name? Like, because they come here and now I'm new. So it's like, they want to get to know me. But it's like, and then there's other people who they've never seen you, but they just want to talk to you crazy.
Yeah, they don't care.
And it's like.
People don't care.
They don't care, but it's like, I wish I could yell at them.
Yeah, no, can't do that.
I feel like. A part of me feels like I could.
You just have to fake nice.
No, not even fake nice, but it's like there's ways to stand up for yourself without being disrespectful. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
Because
but it's someone like that, they'll complain until you're not there anymore. They're not going to give business anymore. And like, you'll get in trouble for losing a customer.
I don't mind if they fire me over someone being rude to me and me defending myself. That's something I don't care about. You know what's so funny?
We've had this conversation before, and I said those things that you're saying, and you yelled at me for, like, you can't be like that, bro. You can't do that. And
no,
it's exactly
I said you can't. I'm saying there's ways to say things in a nice, like, in a
you
not
just
disrespectful
said,
way.
I don't care if I get fired.
Oh, I don't care if I get fired if I'm defending myself. If you want to be rude, I should be able to defend myself in a respectful, workly manner. I'm still working. I understand that. Exactly, I'm not going to, like, start calling her out of her name. Yeah. But I can be like, I understand you're upset, man, but you yelling at me? Like, I should be able to be like, you're yelling at me isn't going to help anything. Like, you can speak to me politely. Yeah. And maybe that's rude, but I don't think it's rude because it's like sometimes
they're being rude first.
They need to have a reality check.
To begin with, yes.
They need a reality check sometimes that, like, you can't talk to people like this just because you're paying
those people you're not going to be the one to teach them. You know what I mean?
But like, you know what? I'm going to teach you that I'm not the one to come in here and yell at. Like, you're not about to stress me out at a salon, bro. Like, literally.
Wait till she sees you again when she next comes in. She'll remember you.
Oh, they always remember me. The only girl with the freaking scarf on. But I am worried that, like, the job is making me very stressed out. And I'm, like, I don't know if it's supposed to teach me patience.
You should not have so many things to talk about like this. It shouldn't be, like, that stressful and so many things going on. It's not okay. But I wonder if, like, maybe that's just you, though.
No, I don't think it is, Brie. Maybe it is the way I handle it. But it's, like, people are rude, and it only stresses me out in the moment. Yeah. And then I'm like, ugh. But then I'm like, I move on with my day. Someone's nice to me. I'm like, that was sweet. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it balances out sometimes. It balances out sometimes. But then sometimes it's too much of them being, like, rude. And I'm just like.
Yeah. Do you think it's more a lot when you work consecutive days?
It's all my days are consecutive.
But that's what I'm saying.
I work 4 days in a row and then 3 days off.
Do you think it would be different if it was every other day?
I 100% think if they made our schedules, we come in every other day.
You should try asking. Like, you are only part-time. Like, you have the right to ask for your schedule.
But the thing is,
I can only work these days now. What if you say you get another job?
Kayla was saying that, like, the two other girls that are receptionists have, like, a pretty tight, like, schedule of, like, their set schedule.
Are they, like, in school or something?
No, but, like, they've been there longer, so it's like they're not gonna, like, mess with their schedule as much. So it's like if they want those days, they've been there a year, they're gonna get those days, and I need to fill in the days that aren't. True. You know what I mean? It's like I get it. I don't mind working the weekends. It is what it is. Yeah. But it's like, it would make it a lot easier on us and our patience level, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
If we didn't have to deal with these people every day, like 4 days in a row. Like, if we had a day break in between, I think we'd come back a little bit more relaxed. My forehead. Okay, so I started breaking out really bad because I was using these Costco Kirkland face wipes. If you've ever seen them, don't get them. No, they're really bad for you.
They've said stop using Kirkland products because apparently they contain chemicals and they're really bad for you.
The Kirkland toilet paper was causing women to have yeast infections
and chronic UTIs.
They were giving women UTIs, and like, the women were not understanding, like, they weren't being active.
But then
sexually.
They found out that they were all using that, and that was tested.
And it was contaminated. There were so many toxic products and chemicals in the toilet paper and in the makeup wipes. And the makeup wipes have so much alcohol and fragrance in them that it was causing my forehead to break out. And now I'm still trying to heal it, and it's honestly stressing me out with everything. It's way better than before, though. Yeah, but it's still, like, the fact that it's
and
still,
you're lucky
like,
it even healed that fast.
No, it needs to heal fast.
Be grateful.
It needs to heal fast.
No.
The thing is, you say that, but it's still, like, coming back. Every time they go away, more comes back.
Though. You had I'm telling you.
There was, like, 5 or 6.
We're gonna look at the picture before and even out. And trust me, we're gonna do face masks tonight. Right. But you're lucky of how fast it actually did heal. When you compare it right now, no makeup.
It was right before Halloween, Brie. It started right before Halloween, that week before Katie came. So that was the week it all started happening and breaking out really bad. So it was basically been 2 weeks. A little over 2 weeks. You were wearing
makeup a lot too.
Because we were going out, so I was wearing makeup. But nothing was, like, broken or, like, I wasn't playing with it at that time. It was still, like, just the bumps.
It was starting, but you were constantly using those wipes.
Yeah. I was using the wipes up until, like, last week because we finally realized what it was. Because I was trying to switch out products. I was trying to do everything my friends were recommending, but I was still using the wipes, and I didn't realize
that was...
We clocked it. Because, no, I pulled it out, and I was like... it's the brand of wipes.
No, I'm the one that said it was the makeup. It's your makeup wipes. Because, no, you were taking off your makeup and you go, I need to get that makeup remover stuff that Kayla has. And because she uses a balm to remove her makeup instead of wipes. And I use an oil instead of wipes. And you were taking off your makeup with your wipes. You love your little wipes. And you said that. And I was like, that's when I was like, oh my God, it's her makeup wipes.
And the thing is, I should have realized it earlier because I've used makeup wipes my entire life, never had an issue. I should have known it was the makeup wipes because as I was using them, when I take them off by my like mascara, it was making my eyes burn so badly. And like I should have realized there was so much like alcohol and fragrance, and that's why I was burning my eyes. Like they've never burned my eyes that's not normal. But it would be like very burning like in the shower.
I don't like makeup wipes to begin with. Even like the ones you used before, maybe they didn't make you break out, but they're just like not good for your skin.
I know they're not good for my skin, but the thing is, my skin is so like used to it and adjusted to it over the years that like I felt like it was fine with me.
Well, you found the balm stuff.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, it's a good balm, but it's just more work, I feel.
It's just like that's what I was saying about the makeup wipes. Like even though you use them and you don't see your makeup anymore, it's still in your pores. That's why the balms and a balm cleanser or an oil cleanser is so much better for your skin because it really gets all the dirt and everything out of it, even the stuff you can't see. And then you cleanse your face and then, all that. Unless it's like you're traveling, you have a little mini pack.
I know, but now I have to tell my mom. Well, my mom's going to see this, but she needs to throw out all the Kirkland
She bought a bunch?
The thing is, we bought them when I was in Florida because I needed makeup wipes when I was there. So we went out, we bought those, and she's like, here, take some back with you. So I took the packs back with me, and that's what I was using here, but there's some there.
Or what you could do, like, I don't know, if there was wipes, like, honestly, what I would do with makeup wipes when I do use it is I only use it on my eyes to take off my eyeliner, mascara, makeup. And then I wash my face with other things.
Yeah, no. Not with those ones. They'll
just
burn my eyes.
Oh, they burn your eyes.
They burn my eyes, so there's no even point of just doing it on my eyes. I just went in general with
any wipe, though.
No, yeah. I mean, I have the balm now, so there's no point.
I have something, though, about burning.
What?
It's about Lysol that I found. Because you said that the makeup wipes burned you.
But what about Lysol? Is this that interesting?
Did you know? Yes. Did you know what Lysol originally was in like the 30s to like the 60s, 70s?
What it was made for?
Originally for?
Let me guess. It was probably made for some surgical or like cleaning solvent. It's probably a cleaning solvent.
It is a cleaning.
Yeah, but I think it was just for cleaning. Like, what else would it have been used for?
No, that's you would think it's for household cleaning, but it actually was used for women's areas to clean and douche and wash themselves. It was a disinfectant for women. And honestly, imagine, and no, because.
But the thing is, Lysol back then was probably not as harshly like filled with all those chemicals as they are now.
No, it was.
Are you sure?
So listen, used to be a disinfectant douche. It was the top selling feminine hygiene product, and from the 30s to the 60s. 60s, like when you think about it, like that's not that long ago until they started. Yeah. But then I saw a video. Like there was this one ad that said, even the most loving husband may find it difficult to forget or forgive a wife's carelessness or ignorance about intimate personal cleanliness. That's why so many women use Lysol regularly.
Bro, what?
It's actually sick. And so it was a huge thing that women used and stuff. It was like top selling product. Like all these ads, like it's just like Lysol, 50th anniversary, like feminine hygiene. And it's crazy that we didn't know this. And I realized that we didn't know this because even in the 60s, women were still using it and the company denied everything. They said, it's not true. It didn't happen. And that's why, like, they're still here today. And the fact that they're still here today on our shelves for, like, to clean toilets and bathrooms and counters and all that shit. But hundreds and hundreds of women have died from it. If not died, burns. They have burns and, like, hospitalized. Like, that's like so chemical painful. Burns even, like, which is even worse. But it's actually sick.
You know what I saw what they need to actually bring back, though? From, like, the 30s, that era? This is something they should bring back. It was those seats that the husbands sit in delivery rooms that has a cutout for their balls to go into, and then the woman can pull on them with like a tie when she's in pain. So he's in pain when she's in pain. Yes, it was in the 30s. It used to be an actual seat and it had a cutout. Yes, they need to bring that back. Men need to feel the pain when we're in pain. They caused this.
Even
shit.
that pain will not even amount to the pain that we would feel in childbirth. But still, that's so freaking funny.
They need to bring that back. Petition to bring him back.
Oh my gosh, this one ad says he never remembers anniversaries. Why? ? Like, that's crazy.
They were really manipulating the women of fucking...
In the back of my mind, I feel like they knew that this was bad, toxic chemicals, and they were doing it to, like, hurt women. And
they've always tried to hurt women.
There's a lot of things back then that were, like, products that...
Or harmful.
They would use... Like, and it's always, like, it would always, like, every time I would see it, would always be something about,
for
like,
women.
something for women and, like, hygiene products or... They also, like, I read that apparently, like, when someone... I don't know what years this was, but, like, if someone had an STD or, like, something like that along the lines, that they would give them, like, mercury. Like, mercury, like, the chemical. You know how, like, that used to be in some lights. It was, like, a deadly chemical, though.
You know, there's this man that has a high level of mercury in his blood, and they think that's why every time he goes to the ocean, animals are drawn to him. Like, they put him in the ocean, and all the sharks and stuff started swimming to the shore and circled around him. And we're just like...
Well, weren't most older people have high levels of mercury?
I don't know.
Because of back then. What was it? Mercury was in what? It was in lights? Or no? What was it?
I think it was in... I don't know.
It was have to look. Something... Oh, well, mercury was in makeup, medicines... Oh, it was in a lot of things. Oh, batteries, light bulbs. It was light bulbs, all that. But that's why, because back then they didn't realize how toxic it was to the body.
It's crazy how many things they didn't realize was toxic.
Oh, I guess that's why I read like that it was was used to help people with like STDs and STIs because they would put mercury in medicine. So they used it to treat all that.
Guys, the Zayn Malik lookalike competition is happening this weekend.
Oh my gosh,
I'm so excited.
So we'll let you know.
I'm so excited. If the thing is, I saw a comment, they were like, guys, a guy who knows who looks like Zayn Malik is going to be the most conceited, shallow man you'll ever meet. Definitely. But you know what? Gotta talk to a few frogs to find your prince.
Yeah.
Gotta go through them.
It's fine. I just want to see them.
I'm trying to see a few of them. I want to see if they actually look like him, or if like because like the Timothy Chalamet, there was a lot of guys that actually looked like him.
Apparently, they had a Harry Styles one that like in the UK recently, right after the Timothy Chalamet, and the people that showed up for the Harry Styles, the person who won was like Asian or something. Like, wait, I'm gonna show you.
Jeez.
Oh, the actual winner did. I guess the post I saw was like, in my eyes, who the winners were to them. I'll show you them though because they were like one of the finalists though. But the winner actually did kind of look like him.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I better be an actual Zayn Malik lookalike.
The other ones there, like it was like the Timothy Chalamet though. Like it wasn't. There was a lot of people. I was like, okay, like that's not.
All the Middle Eastern guys in New York about to pull up to this, thinking they look like him, but
that's what I'm saying. It's just gonna be apparently this guy considered he was one of the top lookalikes for Harry Styles.
Kind of. I see it though.
I don't see that.
I see it though. Like if he was aged and like sun aged, you know what I mean? Like he just looks like he spent a lot of time in the sun.
His eyes are crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy.
He does not look like Harry Styles. He was one of the finalists. I'm sorry, he does not look like Harry Styles.
No, it was so funny. It was so funny. Everybody was dying laughing. They were like the fourth one though. Like they said, I want to be this Delulu.
No, literally. Why don't they have women look like competitions? It's all men look alike. I think it's so funny.
No, it is hilarious. But I feel like just regardless, like it's just gonna be fun and like funny looking to see at the people that think they look.
I'm so interested.
And then all the girlies there that want to
They want to find a man. They want to find that perfect Zayn lookalike. If someone offered you a box with everything that you lost in it, what would be the first thing you'd look for?
All the clothes that I really want again.
The clothes? Is that what you're looking
I've gotten stolen, yeah. Like there's this one sweater that was my mom's sweater, and it was one of my favorite sweaters, and I don't know where it went.
Oh, the jacket?
No, it's just a gray sweater of mine. Don't know where it is, and I'm really pissed. Because that means, like, because I never got rid of it. So that means, like, somebody, like, borrowed it, and it, like, ended up somewhere.
Did you have it up here?
I don't remember wearing it up here, no.
Maybe it's still in Florida.
It's not there in Florida. I don't know where it is, but there's just certain types of clothing. I'm like, where did that go?
Yeah.
I never really lost anything else. I usually like, it's more so giving, like donation, getting rid of things that I look back at and I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't do that.
See, that's
like more
of
my like, that's my kind of box.
No, I have things I've lost.
Well, you have jewelry.
Yeah, my jewelry, it's always jewelry to me. So it's like if I had a box, I would literally look for that necklace I lost that had my name on it and the evil eye necklace my dad that gave me.
Yeah.
I would look for that immediately.
I would do that too. I don't think I have really lost jewelry that was like important. Like if not that long ago, guys, I took my rings off when I was cooking something and I didn't put them back on, so the cats definitely hit it, and I don't know. We have not been able to find. I think it's underneath the fridge, and I'm not moving the freaking fridge.
Luck with that.
But thankfully, it was the one ring where I'm like, okay, it was just my birthstone. It wasn't like important. Like the other rings are very important to me, and like they were passed down. Like I can't get them back, type stuff.
Yeah.
So like, I don't. But I know if that did happen to me with any of these other rings I have on, I would be so upset.
Yeah. I feel like losing jewelry is the most painful thing to like lose yourself, like because it's like, especially when it's real jewelry, like you can't always replace that, you can't always get it back.
I lost a pair of earrings, actually. You know that one pearl necklace I have with the green and white pearls? Mm-hmm. It came with a matching pair of earrings, and they fell off my ears like the first day I wore them. I was so pissed.
See, when it comes to jewelry being lost, I always feel like that happens when someone jinxed you. I always think that.
Anytime something goes wrong, you just think you're jinxed.
I believe, because I believe jinxing is an actual thing, Brayden. It happens all the time. Evil eye is a thing.
I believe that too, but it can't be for everything.
For most of these serious things, I don't, if I trip over something, I'm not, someone jinxed me. Like, it's literally when things go bad, and it's the things that would literally, acne, like you getting acne or something when it's not normal, that's because someone put an evil eye on you.
When it's
that's
not
100%.
Normal, but that's never happened.
That has definitely happened.
It's because you did something bad. When I did that to my skin, it's because I did something.
Okay, but I'm saying like any other time where it's like not a hormonal period kind of acne, it's not something that's your cause. Sure. That's definitely something. When you lose a piece of like important jewelry, I definitely think like, especially if like you have no like recollection of where you like, do you know what I mean? When it's like,
well, you lost your necklace. I remember we were jumping at the Sky Zone or one of those. What was it? Indoor
shit.
What are those called?
We were too old for
Indoor
that.
Trampoline
we were
park?
too old for that, and that's why it was. We were too old. We shouldn't have been there.
Because kids usually are not wearing jewelry in there and messing around like that. So.
But I was wearing literally a hoodie or my scarf. I thought it was all stuck inside and protected.
No, you were like doing front flips. You were jumping in the ball pit.
That's the last time I've ever been to one of those, and I think I'm too sad to ever go back because like.
You know what? I wouldn't have left until I found it because I know it's there.
The thing is, we realized it after we were like done. I don't know where we like. Oh, we literally were running around. Yeah. I don't know where I lost it. That's the problem, bro. That place is so big. I remember calling back the store. I literally told an employee, I was like,
they don't clean this.
I'm like, my necklace definitely fell out in there, and they're like, you can definitely call in a few days, see if something's come up. And I called in a few days to be like, guys, find anything? But realistically, if they found a real necklace, real jewelry, they're pawning it. They're keeping it, or they're gonna like try to sell it. They're not gonna put it in the box. Someone's walking around with my name on their chest right now in Arabic, thinking it's some cute little thing.
Some cute little trend.
Yeah, it's my name. If I saw that on someone in Florida, I'd rip it off their neck.
What if that's their actual name?
Yeah, I know it's not. Because it's going to be on some not Muslim looking girl. I bet. Okay, we hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Say your thing.
That doesn't make sense what I say. You have to say go, like, comment, subscribe.
Oh, I thought you usually say that.
No, I say do what you gotta do.
I say that. You're right. Don't look
Did
at
you
me.
see the way she yelled at me just now?
Hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Go like, comment, subscribe.
Do what you gotta do.
We'll see you guys next week. Me and Bri got new shoes. Get your shoes off the
We can't talk about the shoes every time. We can't.